kids, we had this babysitter who would tell us stories about purgatory. It's sort of like a dream in that you didn't really know you were there. I want the Mourner's Kaddish.
For your father?
For me.
You cannot request this for yourself. You're alive. Be grateful.
I see people.
Imaginary people.
No, they're real. Nagging memories from people who have left.
It is a movie about faith, but it's not a faith-based movie, if that makes sense. So it's a movie set in the world of faith and dealing with faith and religion, but it's not pushing any agenda.
I think it's basically two lost souls trying to find each other, and it just so happened that faith is what religion is what brings them together. My character basically left his wife, and it was ostracized because of his, because of where, because he's Ethiopian. Ethiopian Jews are called a falash murah. Am I right, Michael? That's correct, right? Falash murah. Yeah. It's for a falash murah, and they they were ostracized from their village in Ethiopia because of their religion, and then they came to Israel. Israel brought them in. This happened back in the early 80s, late 70s. Look at Mom's face. This is one of the Zoom. This is awesome. And I was sending it to the States to work at a synagogue, and John's character is a lost soul that's trying to find himself and basically trying to understand himself. And we both have commonality of pain, and I think that's what brings us together. And we kind of go on this journey, spiritual journey together. And we learn from each other, I felt. And I don't know what else I could really say about it.
When you read the script, or when I read the script at least, I could tell it was coming from such a very specific perspective, and he wrote a lot from himself into the character. And so I talked with him, and if this tells you anything on how I tapped into the character, I remember one time right before a take, he had a message delivered. He was over in Video Village, and he had a message delivered on the back of a piece of paper that just said, "Lose your shit." And that was basically how I approached it. I was able to sort of flex my angstiness, because I don't think I was ever an angsty person, but I think Michael's a little bit angsty. But like Sammy said, he's a lost soul, and he's in pain, and he doesn't understand himself, and he's trying to, and that's very human. And so I just wanted to try and be very human about it, which comes with the angstiness.
You're an Ethiopian Jew? That's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
I see it, and I want to be there.
It doesn't matter how things end. It only matters how it begins.
I watched the documentary on Ethiopian Jews, when they've been exiled from Ethiopia to Israel. There's a documentary on the Falash Murah. That's what the Ethiopian Jews are. And there was a couple of characters I watched during this documentary, and that's kind of where I started to build. That's the way I work. I try to find from personal life and physical something I could see, and still ideas, and that's how I kind of started building the fabrics of this character. And And I just kind of felt, you know, being originally from Africa, West Africa, I just felt that connection, that bond. And then being, and also meeting Michael, and there was a connection that you can get from a fellow actor that is on set. And we were able to build, he really helped me out a lot because he gave me a lot that I could take from and use, and that just helps with my character. And because it's not easy when you do a two-hander, because if you and the other person, if there's no chemistry, it shows. It's just like when you watch some big films, you can tell if there's no chemistry between the leading actor and the leading actress. When this situation is two actors, it's like we're like two brothers, and going through this journey to get through this pain, and we're trying to figure our way out through it. And working with someone that you can connect with outside, and then going in on the day to do the work, it just kind of raises, it just brings everything, it just comes out organically. It's just like if you're playing on a team, the coach always try to get you to be friends with your fellow teammates outside. So when you're actually playing during the game, there's a synergy. And I felt that I have that with Johnny, and that helped me out with, you know, bringing out my character and actually, you know, bringing out the best in him.
What's also interesting is there's, you know, John's character plays someone who's afraid of getting sick and wears a mask. And this was all filmed pre-pandemic in 2019. And there's also a lot of racial issues that are in the film. So I think that there was something definitely in the zeitgeist that made it important for me to tell this story now.